Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I am Nicola, and this is Faster Changes with Nicola. So let's start out with something that you are feeling grateful for today. You can put that in the comments. I am feeling grateful that I remembered to put my phone on Do Not Disturb this morning so there won't be any phone call interruptions while we're doing the live stream. So that's a good start. And thank you for the thumbs up. That's very sweet. So share something that you're grateful for. Harmony, grateful for springtime. Oh, I will second that one. Absolutely. There's rock chucks around. There's the meadowlarks. It looks like spring. It doesn't feel like it yet. It's still pretty cold, but hey, I'll take sunny and a blue sky over dreary, cloudy any day. Welcome, Torian. Grateful for your pets. That's awesome. I'm grateful for mine too. I love pets. Okay, so guess what we're going to be working on today? Today we are going to be tapping to release anything, our own blocks, to being assertive and decisive. That's some good stuff. Welcome, Jen, and welcome, Sherry. So Sherry is grateful and thankful for energy. Yeah, that's a good one. Excellent. So raise your hand or give me a thumbs up, whichever it is. Who would like to be a bit more assertive in your communication and a little bit more decisive? Does anybody here get stuck in analysis paralysis? That used to be me. I don't do that so much anymore. I'm very, very decisive now, which is good. It's useful. It saves energy too, a lot of energy. So let me know in the comments how you're doing with that. And while you're doing that, let's get started with the aiming question. So we're going to start with assertive. 0 to 10. How assertive am I feeling? And I'm right off the bat. It comes in at a 10, which is good. I'll take it. But let me see how it is for you. Harmony, excellent. Assertive, 9. Torian, thumbs up. So you could be a bit more assertive and decisive. That's good to know. And Harmony's coming in at 6 with decisive. Good. We'll get there after we do assertive. Jen coming in at a 2. Karen, welcome. And Karen's at a 7. Sherry is at an 8. All right, so let's get started with some tapping here. Let's begin to unravel any blocks that you have to being assertive. Torian coming in at a 4. Very good. So take 2 fingers and start tapping. While you tap, focus on the sensation. Stop thinking about your day, the to-do list, the past, the future. Just be right here and feel your tapping. And repeat after me. I release and let go of all the reasons I can't be assertive. However, I hold myself back from being assertive. I let it go. Wherever I learned to not be assertive, I let that go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more assertive now. Feel those fingers. Maybe wiggle your toes. Just be present in your body. Come out of your head for a minute. Squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Peace. So Jim Rohn says that the only healthy communication style is assertive communication. So that's something to ponder a bit. And while you're doing your self-havening, and you can join in with me here and now, you can repeat after me. I'm going to do some affirmational questions. What if I can be more assertive? What if it's safe for me to become a little bit more assertive? What if good things happen when I'm assertive? All right, so now let's check it again. 0 to 10. How assertive do you feel like you can be now? So mine's moved up to a 10 plus. That's not bad. Let me see in the comments where it is for you. So Harmony is at a 10. That is very, very, very good. Where's everybody else with assertive? Jen, I want to see where it moved for you. So we're just creating incremental changes. Each time you aim and then you tap, you release some of your blocks, just a little bit. Just move the needle forward a little bit. Okay, so good. Jen is at a 3. Karen has moved up to a 9. Torian has moved up to a 6. Very nice incremental changes. Notice how you know what number you're at. Notice any comments from your peanut gallery, right? The yeah buts, the what ifs, negative what ifs in particular. You can keep the good what ifs. Sherry's up to a 9. Very good. Let's do some more tapping. This time, non-dominant hand. Change it up. Feel your fingers. Remember to change your focus to the sensation of tapping and repeat after me. I release and let go of all the ways I block myself from being assertive. I don't ask for what I want. I don't share from a genuine or authentic place. Maybe I just judge myself and tell myself to keep my mouth shut. However I do it, today's a great day to let it go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more assertive now. Feel the fingers, wiggle your toes, squeeze your wrist, and sigh that out. Good job. Give yourself a smile because you're taking the moment to do something positive for yourself. And that has ripple effects, right? When you do something good and release some of your blocks, it affects the people that engage and interact with you, right? Okay, so let's do a little bit of a pattern interrupt with this round of self-havening. Okay, tongue twister, repeat after me. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thunk. The skunk stunk. The skunk thunk. The stump stunk. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thunk. The skunk stunk. The skunk thunk. The stump stunk. One more time. A skunk sat on a stump. The stump thunk. The skunk stunk. The skunk thunk. The stump stunk. All right, I hope you did that. You know, it's only funny if you say it out loud. We're going to check in again. 0 to 10. How assertive do I feel like I can be now? And let me catch up here. So Karen was at a 9. Torian was at a 6. Sherry is at a 9. Let me see in the comments what incremental changes you are creating now as you release anything that blocks you from being assertive. Lisa, welcome. Coming in at a 7. Very good. Karen at a 10. Sherry at a 10. Torian at a 10. Hey, you guys, you moved up really fast. That's awesome. And Jen coming at a 5. Very good. You're making incremental changes. That is fantastic. Let's tap again. Okay, feel your fingers and repeat after me. I release and let go of all the ways I tell myself I can't be assertive. I release my negative story about being assertive, wherever it came from, whoever I have been emulating. I just let it all go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more assertive today. Feel those fingers. Now wiggle your toes. You can squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh it out. Beautiful. You may resume self-havening. And let's get some informational statements going. What if it is safe for me to be assertive now? What if I stop holding myself back? What if I stop judging my every thought and statement. Imagine that. What if I am more assertive today? What if I even ask for what I want? Let that percolate for a moment and let's aim again. 0 to 10, how assertive do I feel like I can be now? Mine just keeps going up. 10 plus plus. Let me see in the comments. What is changing for you? What incremental changes are you creating today? What block are you breaking down and letting go of? One tap at a time. Sherry, 10 plus. Lisa moving up to an 8 is great. Good job. Nicely done. Anybody else? What changes are you creating? Torian, 10 plus. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're going to go again. So you're going to tap, feel your fingers, repeat after me. I release and let go of whatever's left that has been blocking me from being assertive. Wherever it came from, I let it go. Whoever I've been acting like, I bless them as I let it go. Why ever it's been important or why ever it was important to hold myself back in this way, I let it go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more assertive today. That's right. Okay, squeeze that wrist, wiggle those toes. Take a nice deep breath in. Relax it out and say peace. Good. Okay, Jen, stick with it. Just tap along. You're feeling overwhelmed because there's some big resistance to being a little more assertive. All right, so just tap along. Remember to focus on your fingers, not your thoughts. And let's see, we're going to do the tongue twister here with me, everybody. Let's see, what should we do? I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. I'm so glad I didn't mess that up. Okay. We're going to check again. Aiming question 0 to 10. How assertive do I feel like I can be now? And if your number goes down, it is fine. You're just connecting more to what is blocking you. Go through the motions, go through the routine, and it will change. Promise. Harmony, 10 plus plus. Very good. Mine is 10 plus 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 as well. So good stuff. Little bits and pieces changing at a time. Torian, 10 plus plus. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Then, very good. Jen, you get huge props for sticking with it. Okay, your resistance is showing up, and you know, keep working through the resistance. It's worth it. And Lisa's up to a 10 plus. Sherry's up to 11. Good. We're going to do one more round, and then we're going to shift to decisive. Now, if you don't get up to a 10, it's fine. We're looking for incremental change, not perfection. Tap with me. Feel those fingers and repeat after me. I release and let go of my entire story of what being assertive means. Whatever's negative, whatever negative ideas I have about being assertive, I let them go. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just half of it. Whatever feels safe today. It's okay to let it go. Maybe I'm even safe as I let that stuff go. Maybe it's time to start letting some of that go. All right. I give myself permission to be a tiny bit more assertive today and to even feel good about it. Okay? You can wiggle those toes. Squeeze the wrist and take a nice deep breath in. And then just relax it on out. And say peace. Give yourself a smile. And we're going to check and see where everybody ended up on tapping to release your blocks to being assertive. So 0 to 10, how assertive do I feel like I can be now? 10 being you can be totally assertive and feel good about it, and 0, it doesn't feel so safe to be assertive. And then we're going to be shifting to tapping for being decisive, which goes along with being assertive, I think. They pair up very nicely. So for me, assertive is at a 10 plus, 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 which is, I'm happy with that. Let me see where you are. And then we're going to pivot and shift to decisive. You can do some self-havening in between the tapping rounds. Put your number in the comments so we know where it ended up for you. And the aiming question for the next one, for decisive, 0 to 10. How decisive do I feel like I can be? So I'm a 10 plus right off the bat, but as I said, I tend to be very decisive. But my clients, a lot of people I work with, they really struggle with being decisive. So that's why I picked this one. Okay, Jen is at a 6. Harmony is at a 6. Very good. That's a good start. I'm going to make some changes. Sherry's at a 3. Joan, welcome. It's awesome to have you here and coming in at a 0. So let's see what incremental changes we can have for you there. And okay, so Jen, you got up to a 6 with assertive, which is phenomenal. And you're coming in at a 5 with decisive, which is great. Lisa is at a 6 with decisive. Good. So let's get started with some tapping. Feel your fingers, shift your focus. Remember, don't think about the past, don't think about the future. There's right now and there's tapping. I release and let go of all the analysis paralysis that blocks me from being decisive. It's okay to let it go. I focus on my tapping as I let it go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more decisive today. Hey, I decided to come and tap, right? It's already working. Feel your fingers, squeeze your wrist, and take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out. And peace. Great work. All right, you can start some self-havening in between the tapping rounds. Let's see, what are some good informational questions for being decisive? What if I have more energy because I let myself be decisive? What if it's safe to be decisive now? What if I release the past and all that baggage that blocked me from being decisive today? What if making a decision feels good? What if I feel lighter because I allow myself to make a decision? All right, so let's check again. Let those possibilities percolate. And 0 to 10. How decisive do I feel like I can be now? Oh, mine's 10 plus plus, which is good. Let me see where everybody is. So Karen was at a 7, Torian was at a 6, Harmony was at a 7, Lisa coming in at a 9, Joan moving up to a 2. Very good. Very nice incremental change going on there. Excellent, excellent. Jen moving up to a 7 and Sherry to a 6. Good job, everybody. Incremental change. That's all we're looking for. Tiny little shifts. You're just moving the needle forward. Don't have to be perfect. Doesn't even have to all change. These videos, they're going to be here. You can come back at any time. Okay, let's tap again. Feel your fingers and repeat after me. Really feel your fingers though. I release and let go of my story of being decisive. Wherever I created that story, I let it go. However, it's been holding me back and exhausting me. I let it go. Any ideas of wrong decisions that have been holding me back, I let them go. It's experience. I keep the experience. I give myself permission to be more decisive now. Feel the fingers and squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Peace. Nice work. You could start with your self-havening once again. Just let those changes happen in between tapping rounds. And then we're going to do, it's time for tongue twister again, isn't it? It's a pattern interrupt moment. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's go with an easier one this time, all right? Six sticky skeletons, six sticky skeletons, six sticky skeletons. I kind of feel like I should save that one for Halloween, but there you have it. We did it today anyway. Okay, so let's check again. Aiming question 0 to 10. How decisive am I allowing myself to be now? Mine just keeps creeping up and adding plus signs, so that's good. Let me see how it is for you in the comments. What incremental changes are you creating with this one? Just let a little bit of the baggage go, a little bit of the blocks go. You don't need them anymore. Analysis paralysis never helped anybody. All right, Joan moving up to a 3, Harmony to an 8, Sherry to an 8, Lisa 10 plus. Excellent. Good job. Okay, we're going to go again. This time, a non-dominant hand, and tap and repeat after me. I release and let go of whatever's left that has been blocking me from being decisive. What if it's okay to let that go now? What if I don't need that anymore? What if it really hasn't been helping me anyway? What if I take my energy back and just make a decision? I give myself permission to be more decisive now. Feel the fingers, wiggle your toes. Oh, you guys are doing awesome. Squeeze that wrist. Nice deep breath in. And relax it out. Peace. Wonderful. Well, since I did the informational questions in the tapping round, you guys are stuck with another tongue twister. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, what do we got here? All right, we're going to do my favorite one. Let's see if I can do it without messing it up today. Hey, you know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. I want you to repeat it as well. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. Being from New York, that's why it's one of my favorites. Plus, I have some very fun, happy memories of my cousins doing that one, and it was really adorable. They were really little, and they were trying to do that tongue twister that was just the short one, unique New York, and they would just get their bodies like so tight, like oh, they were trying so hard, and it would still come out New Yeek, you Nork, which was adorable, adorable. But I digress. Let's check in again. 0 to 10. How decisive am I feeling now? 10 plus, plus, plus. Let me see in the comments how you guys did. How'd this go for you today? Joan, moving up to a 4, yawning. That's a good sign of change. I love when my clients yawn because I know that means they're letting something go. Sherry is at a 10. Perfect. Beautiful. Anybody else? Bueller. Ooh, Jen up to a 9. That is divine. Torian 10 plus, 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 just like me. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do one more round of tapping, and then we're going to see where we all landed with these today. Okay, tap and repeat after me. I release and let go of whatever's left that can or has been blocking me from being decisive. Let it go. I'm here tapping with Nicola and everybody else so I can let those blocks go. I give myself permission to be a little bit more decisive today and to feel good about it. Okay, wiggle your toes. That's right. Feel your fingers tapping and then squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Peace. Okay, let's check and see where everyone ended up. You can do some self-havening while we do that. And Jen, when I saw that comment, I almost laughed out loud. Someone got that reference. Okay, so 0 to 10, how decisive do I feel like I can be now? Mine has stayed at 10 plus, plus, plus. I'm very pleased with that. And let me see where you guys ended up. Karen, 10, which is awesome. Good job. And if you didn't get up to a 10, don't sweat it. These videos are on YouTube. You can use them at any time. As long as you created a little shift. And Joan, I'd say you created a very nice shift. That's fantastic. Sherry, 10 plus, wonderful. Jen is at a 10. Very happy to see that, Jen. And I'm really glad you stuck it out. You went right through your resistance. I am super, super proud of you, Jen. Good. All right, everybody. I thank you all for being here. I'm Nicola, the Memory Whisperer, and I help you release painful memories that keep you stuck so you can be free. I'll be back next week. We'll do some more tapping. Thanks for the hearts. I saw them flying by. So keep tapping, guys. I'll be back next week. Take care of you.